in the world. Happy Friday. Here at Where Media Meets Studios, in conjunction with VJ TV, Farrell Films, History in the Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions. 6. Got a good show lined up for y'all tonight. We're going to introduce themselves. Started with my co host.
Right, on these Asian businesses stuff, right? And I know you've been in the hair business like close to 20 years, right?
Over.
And other family members that I got who have also been there, and I wondered why was the Asians even getting the business? Why was they even that look like us? I got so deep into it that I actually was, believe it or not, like shoot.
Yes.
I'm like, I want to make do with each other about some completely and that kind of dead thinking. Man, if we'd have pushed this and got it cracking,
Right.
we'd be in such a
But
black
it's
on
never-
nail shop. We'd be in such a position right now in the town.
But it's never. It just don't make any sense to me. Like I said, with this Chow and Cyrus situation, it has things. It's like, why haven't you supported her before?
Right.
You know, why now? Because it's viral? No, it should be in your blood. You should support.
10th.
But
Right.
also, it's like I was saying before, niggas only mad for 15 minutes.
That's it.
But you got to sustain this movement. Don't
Right.
just wait till the dust
Right. Because it's $20 cheaper. No.
Yeah, man. We was together. We had it. You know what I'm saying?
About $50, but depending on what you want, right? And the lady got upset. She was like, $50. A little bit because I said, listen, what are you getting? First of all, come and get the experience first. See what you're getting. It's not a chop shop. They're not running you in and out. They're engaged. I think that we should not be so quick to judge based on the $50 for a pedicure. That was on the lower end for me, but that agents came in and I was paying $30 way back then. And then the agents came in and I know you guys remember it was on the window, $14.99 full set. So we ran to the $14.99. Always go for the undercut. Don't always go for the cheaper because you're going to get that service. Support your people.
Right.
And around this time of year, that message really should resonate. Juneteenth, the
Melanated
essence of it,
resilience.
that we always got.
Years. So
She's 22, but she's been in the business 22 years.
I
Came
like
out
She was
that.
born in it.
I like
Came
that.
out working. And I know earlier you were saying you got a building, and with several businesses in it. So that's dope.
Yeah, I turned 3 buildings into one business. So
Okay.
it's well, I wouldn't say one business, 3 different businesses, but in one building.
Okay.
So I have a barbershop on one side, my hand massage, whatever.
Get everything done. Go
And
in there
it's
and get
called
your brows
QT's.
done.
Yes, it's called
Get your
QT's
feet
Beauty
done. Get a
Connection.
fade. Look,
Now,
look,
did
man.
you
Get the
grow up
line.
I would say my mom was always innovative. She always did her own thing. Like she's a seamstress. But people would come in my supply store and they would say, "Oh my God, this is 20% more." Then prices. I had wholesale prices. So I had to pay more. So I had one lady I spoke to. I said, "Wait, so you're gonna spend $5 in gas to save 20 cents? Come on now, make this make sense."
Yeah.
But that's
and
what we
not
do to
and
each other.
consciously not practice group economics?
Right.
Because you're making a conscious
Right.
decision. I tell people, yeah, you need to go in there. I mean, I don't have much need for it myself, but I was telling people, one person said, "Oh, I went in there and blood was rude." Rude.
Very rude. And you
So,
accept.
and normally I'm cool, collected, and everything. And for some reason, I literally flipped out, right? And some people was walking in to the thing, and they looking like, they got their
What's
kids
going
like,
on here?
"Oh, I got it."
Yeah.
But
And
the
it's
thing
in
was
there.
is that I was so offended by this kid following me, but I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave.
Right.
And dude, I be now. It's been years, but but all I can think about is if they dress down or they coming in or they just running in to grab something.
I mean, it's real unfortunate, but I think what telling his other celebrity, "Happy birthday!"
He never even met
Do
her.
it. That's what's
Talking
up.
to themselves, saying
Right.
shit, no response, no like.
You know what they
Celebrity
do?
never see that anyway.
I was thinking the same thing.
They have
dog.
somebody running the page.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Each other. And then another will do the same thing or even more. Here it is. No, ma'am, sir. Why are you addressing this man as sir when he's completely disrespecting you? I don't get it.
like, look,
That really it upsets my soul.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna give you so much grace, and I'm gonna tell you, like, motherfucker, do you really want these problems?
Right. We should give each other more grace and
One segment, let's wrap up. How long do it's a learned behavior that
right.
I personally
Ignorance is
don't know how we could even dig our way out of it.
Breakfast,
You
lunch,
know?
and dinner.
Right.
Like
And a snack.
I told my kids one time how early 2000s somebody was there. In fact, my boy in there, Steve. What? We gonna form us a real estate group, right? This is what we thinking, right? So, one partner had an uncle, and we Why we brought him? He ain't gonna get real estate. Do it just a nigga don't respect it. This nigga smirking.
Yeah.
And he had this look on his face. And then the smirk just broke into a big ass laugh, right? And he said, if it was some money in that, then white folks would have already did it. And we're like, huh? Bunch of niggas can't come together and do nothing. Whoop-de-whoop, right? So I walk out. In my mind, man, fuck him.
Right.
I didn't realize he was a coon.
Right.
All this but he had an ingrained negativity in him that he couldn't even keep a straight face. Disseminating to us. And I can only think of how many people, since he was so widely respected, I wonder how many brothers over the years had great ideas, a business venture.
He was an oracle.
Similar to him.
And they just
have to be careful who you seek
crushed
counsel
it
from.
You got
right?
it.
Because some people are so limited mentally. They only going on their capacity.
Right.
They're not thinking out the box like, oh, okay. Yeah. For me, when young people, I don't even who would say, you know what, you've taught me so much. That's a blessing because I learned from the wise. I've always had older people around me where I actually put myself in. Oh, some more things. What about this? What about that? But you have to be careful who you seek counsel from.
One of the amazing things, though, about this particular guy, though, is that it was 6 of us in the group, right? We had, every one of us had took real risks of our life to get there. He was willing to do whatever.
That's what they knew.
If somebody, but I mean, we were so willing and not afraid of nothing that we hugged blocks for 2-3 days at a time. He should have looked at us and been like, oh, this is an army. So y'all gonna do it because you got a group of. But see, even with your. He just needs some guidance.
Right.
But he like a guy. You can't do that because ain't no, you can't do that. Just tell this. But see, some people is afraid. Some people is timid, and some. In our community right now, man, we got people that, man, if you say. Them is weapons. We just the weapons is turned in on us. We just got to teach the weapon.
Be a butcher, especially if they don't have butcher skills. They don't have any insight of.
8393 capital.
No fault of his own, you know, because it could be ignorance is bliss.
That part right there. So he didn't know how to send them.
Right.
He only knew what he knew.
Exactly.
Right. But
which is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because you could have went through. But the thing is, if having that much pride to say, oh, nah, they ain't gonna work. Because I had people tell me the beauty supply store wasn't gonna work. You know, they said beauty supply. This is 2004. I'm
Math is everywhere. One of the things that's always going to be existence: toilet paper, beauty supplies, death, and taxes.
That's it.
It's always there's never going to be a need for beauty supplies. Let's just so why not be in that lane?
Right.
You got to tap
And
into
now a
that.
lot of a year because I didn't get the support I needed from my people.
Get your people.
I'm not a hater. Oh, for sure. I still got connection in that field. Go ahead. I can show you. I can give you my contacts. I want to see you in.
You go in the grocery store, right? You go down the bread aisle. You don't just see one brand of bread.
Yeah.
You got Wonder Bread. You got whole wheat. You got one
What bread
person
you
that
like?
do plain bagels.
Raisin
You
bread.
got raisin bread. You got raisin bread with almonds. Please, you guys, there's no such thing as oversaturating the market.
Well, one thing I always point out, even our collective here, people will tell you, a bunch of niggas can't come together and do nothing. Are we at 20? Okay, we've been a collective 20 years, and but they'll tell you that a bunch of, and that's 100% correct. A bunch of brothers with good hearts can always come together and do anything.
We're gonna make it happen. You guys have faith.
And man, we half the filmmakers in the town got started through y'all. You begin to cut it out, and I'm like, name XYZ, yeah, and for sure. And I don't, man, I ain't never.
I'll pay you for your mentorship. I said, no, I get paid. Honestly, I get paid from the Lord. I'm always blessed. Each
And Ramesses here, Ram, they took me under makers under me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never told nobody. You gotta feed me. So yeah.
So
Yeah, you gotta feed me.
Hi, I'm Renee. How are you guys?
that's good.
And how's it feel to be making your film debut this weekend?
It feels amazing.
And it almost seems like you're being put on the spot.
Yes.
Oh,
She wasn't
okay.
expecting.
You know, relax. I'll be with you in just a little bit. After we get done with the show tonight, we're going to be working on a new film called Inevitable. And that's the real reason QT is actually here. But she jumped right in. It's available now on Tubi. It's called Aliens in the Hood.
Yes.
I'm in it. Push me out, she gets threatened with a gun and stuff.
Right.
And out to my man Dino.
Yes, Dino.
Rest
We
in
miss
peace,
you. Rest
Dino.
in peace, Dino. Yes.
did a lot to put that. Whatever you got going on this weekend, turn it on.
Go
If
watch a
you-
Black Belt.
And if
Excuse
you
me.
while you sleep, but just let it play.
Let a
Because
brother
when
get
it
some
comes to,
strength.
Right.
because a lot of people look at movies as just movies, but no, we are a black owned kinds of people that make movies,
Like
and I literally but I damn sure,
It
but I
watches
damn
me,
sure
but I'm
support.
going
A beautiful period right now because a lot of people, if you're of a certain age, you won't remember exploitation films.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 80s and the 90s came, and movies and all black cast because we could just take this. Because we come to support that brother, but what
We
we
made
didn't
it.
realize when we talk
We
about
made
food,
it. We done made it.
there's
We
no
done
need for them
did
to
it.
fund black content. Now, shout out to the brothers in Detroit.
Did they ever have a melanated
Right.
person on that one show? That show.
Okay. One time was Chris Rock. And it wouldn't even be a black. Every night of the week. But there was a time in life when we only got melanated content on Thursday night. It was the Cosby Show at
Oh,
8,
that
Yeah.
part.
Different world.
Different World, and some
We had
Thursday
different
night.
strokes.
Different strokes.
You had Silver Spoons
Yeah.
with Alfonso Ribeiro, but it was more.
That's once
Thurman
again,
show.
let's drop a brother.
Drop
one
a brother
in
in there. Everybody gonna watch.
Then you
Then we
had,
had.
then you had Thursday night where you had Martin.
Yeah, give me a break.
227. Remember
227.
227?
But 227.
But they had different.
That was
I was
our
at
show.
the age where I was at a party every Saturday night.
Right.
I watched 227 now.
Okay.
I never
Right.
actually
The
saw
Love Boat
227 when
the
it was
Love
going on.
Boat had Isaac.
Yep.
And you know the joke is that when they would have that one black woman guesser, oh, we must got a love interest for Isaac.
Yeah. If you build it, they will come.
But in the 90s, you literally had what you had Martin, and the Queen Latifah. So always traditionally,
Living Single.
Living Single, that was my
And the
show.
Cosby
Living
Show in the
Colors,
80s.
Cosby Show.
what I'm saying, traditionally, you only Thursday night was the black night.
Yeah.
And Saturday night there would be up all there would be like some throwaway. But that was the black content. And every now and then Eddie Murphy would drop a movie or something like that, or you get Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood, and then maybe you get The Wood. We talking about 3-4 years in a
Right.
3-4 movies in an 8-year stretch.
Right.
Inkwell.
That was
But
something.
now in 2026, I could watch melanated content all day.
All
I could
day.
watch movies all
Right.
day, and they try to
All
dismiss
day.
it and be like, "Oh, it's just a Tubi movie and stuff like
Yeah,
that."
but still,
No.
it's a movie.
Right.
It is a movie
I watched some shows.
thought up, shot, and created because a lot of us, and especially the brothers in Detroit,
Yes.
like
They
even
doing
right
their
here,
thing.
Absolutely.
Rare Media Meats is the
Right.
only black-owned production facility in Northern California. Bossed and unbought. We don't take no grants from the city.
Right.
We don't take no funding. There's no Oakland Film Commission
Right.
coming over here and we give them our script and then they decide to give us some funding.
Yeah.
No overseers.
Right. Love
We're
it.
unbought and unbossed.
Right.
And we can make any content we want. And what people
Full
don't understand
control.
is we so determined to be
And we don't
independent
do slapstick.
that we will literally set up a motherfucking screen out there in the parking lot and show
Right.
the movie if I got to.
That part.
We don't bend the knee at all.
They will come.
And
It works both
but it
ways.
ain't just us. Them brothers in Detroit is doing the same thing. Brothers in Atlanta, now Memphis is getting on the map.
That's what's up.
And so seek this content out and looking for it. And I've heard people say, "Oh, it's low brow, or it's this and that." And I look and I'll be like,
Yes.
the biggest melanated filmmaker in the world makes slapstick in a dress. So why are you expecting me to make Shakespeare when the man with $1 billion ain't doing no damn Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Man,
It's like the short comedian.
I'm doing hook
Stick
comedian.
and fetch niggas.
And he's a prime example of following that formula. That guy, the formula used to be you make all Anglo-Saxon movie, and then you drop him in the middle of the scenario. You put him on the poster, so everybody comes to support him, thinking they're supporting a melanated movie. But the writer, the director, the producer, and all the co-stars are all Anglos.
Uncouth me.
And that's no knock to him, but I'm just saying though is that don't march him out and then act like that is the end all be all of that. Because I watch his movies too. But I watch his Hollywood mainstream movie and giggle, and then I put it on Tubi and watch some brothers that's from Mobile, Alabama, thugging it out. Because there's room for all of us, but we all have to support. Issa Rae once had a quote where she said she's cheering for everybody black.
That's my favorite.
And I say, I'm cheering for everybody black that's also cheering for everybody black.
Right.
We have to scratch each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes some shit be getting thrown on and I'll be like, oh, this ain't my cup of tea. So you know what I do? I let it keep playing for the sake of the algorithm, and I'll get a book. Because I understand that we got to practice group economics and also understand that we got to support each other. And I'm hoping that if I support, like right now, The Shy. A lot of people be telling me they hate The Shy, and I'll be like,
but that shit done fell off. I'm sorry.
Well, man, it's done morphed into a completely different show than when it started.
Yeah, it didn't.
I've been watching it, but it's been watching me. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't hate.
Sometimes I throw it on and just throw it on. I couldn't tell you what's actually going on, but it's on.
It's on.
One thing I can say about The Shy though is that technically, when I say technically, I mean the background music, the coloring, the lighting, the cinematography.
The music score is.
It's one of the best made.
Music,
Raphael. Because see, they used to do melanated movies and just throw the light on you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We looking crazy, or they used to have this makeup that this generic brown makeup they used to have, and they would put it on it, and so
have you looking like the Tin Man?
It's people that actually look like Halle Berry, and we think that they look like this because for years the Hollywood makeup artists and the lighting just had them out there all fucked up.
Right.
Looking like Michael Jackson.
But now, thanks to a lot of melanated creators, we now have foundations, and I think it was called Pancake Number 23. Whatever it was the generic makeup that they put on all melanated actors and actresses, no matter what the lighting was.
Right.
So sometimes people be out there really looking genuinely crazy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But now, over the years, you've had melanated creators, especially in the makeup fields and stuff like that have developed better blends that go in with that. You have lighting technicians and stuff who are more cognizant. Like when you're lighting a Caucasian person, you can have these flat lights. But the way our skin absorbs light, you need a little tint of bluish in there and stuff like that.
They had niggas looking green.
Yes.
But that's because you had people who not only didn't
this
know.
This is not Bullfrog Chronicles.
And But then you had people that used to like, and if you try to tell them, well, you gotta like black people different. I had a white person tell me that I was racist.
Right.
People are
We
people,
don't need a
man. And I'm
special
sitting there
right
like,
for you
dog,
Negroes.
dog.
Silly
People,
Negro.
yes,
We don't need a
people,
special
yes,
right.
people are people. All lives matter, ass dude. People are people, but my skin absorbs light.
I need sunlight.
Different than,
not artificial light.
different than
pure
Real
sunlight
light.
from the
Real
cosmos
light.
to enunciate my essence.
A lot of people don't understand. We've had a lot of advances behind the camera, and shout out to one of the people don't realize. One of the innovators is Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, the cast had to be 75% black. Even when they had white directors on some of that Coming to America and all that shit, even if you had white directors, the cast was the production crew had to be 75% black. Eddie, that was shit, and he never publicized it and nothing like that. He just was simply, this is what y'all finna do. If y'all want to make an Eddie Murphy movie, the majority of the people behind the scenes got to look like me, and that also meant makeup artists, lighting technicians, and stuff like that. I've had people tell me Eddie Murphy's a coon and stuff, and I've been like, no, you don't know. Eddie actually sacrificed a part of his career
Eddie drove
to make sure that
in the
that
ocean
brothers got on.
so you can have red snapper.
He just didn't
I like
publicize it.
He's a real comedian.
Yeah, he just didn't publicize
To this day, I can watch the same thing I've watched over
We used to
20
watch
some years,
Raw
and I
and Delirious
still laugh.
Yeah.
You understand me? And no disrespect, but some of the new comedians, once I listen to y'all stuff, I laugh one time, and when I watch it again, I don't laugh no more.
Yeah.
That's the power of Eddie Murphy. I can watch what he produced 20, 30 years ago, and I'm gonna still be crying.
Brother Broski, what's happening, man?
And I'm not 100% sure on it because I don't know. But there's certain comedians now that are kind of some of the biggest in the game, and I can't even see a scenario where they would say to the studio, "I ain't making a movie unless you do this or do that." I just don't get the impression. Now, if they are doing that, shout out to them, but you know, because the game used to always be, if you get through the door first,
I'm gonna leave the light on for you. Like Motel 6, we leave the light on for you.
See, some people, if you get into the party, I'm in the party. Some people, if they get into the party, they go into the back door and prop it open. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you got these cats that get in there and then they going straight to where the oil and the other shit. And they forget
the oil.
Man, hey, man. Hey, man, there's some light skins in there and I gotta go, man.
Oh, man.
Man, what about me? Hey, man, they calling my name. I gotta go.
By the way, that dude just got another sentence reduction and he'll be home in a year. He got a sentence.
Oh, you talking about that humiliation ritual? Oh, yeah, that shit over, man.
I'm torn on that because on one hand,
I can't be mad because he got 50 Cent baby mama doing weird shit. So
hey,
shout out to Diddy.
Man, somebody sent me the video
He's
without.
weird,
Somebody
He's
sent
weird.
me
I
the
don't fuck
video.
with you,
Somebody
weird,
sent me the video without prepping me, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm
I
like,
haven't seen that video, and I don't
and
want to
then
see it.
they said, "This is really just a regular sex tape." And then, like halfway through, suddenly Diddy facing the camera, like
I'm at an age.
I guess he was
where I don't
moving
wanna
the
see
camera.
nobody's sex tape.
And I was like,
if I ain't in it, I don't want to see it. I'm not there. I'm like,
and brothers all over the world watch porn. It was just porn.
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't even know who it was supposed to be. I'm like, why
I
that
don't want to
nigga
see
randomly?
another dude.
My first thought was, why did a nigga just randomly send me this? Second thought was, thank the Lord I didn't open. You know, you open up something that worked.
Nah, privacy screen, never on speaker, none of that.
And then so I hit the nigga back with the question mark, like, what's that? And he said, "Oh man, that's 50 baby mama." I'm like, oh, I was like, sucks to be him. He said, keep watching it. I keep watching it, then all of a sudden, Diddy in the camera, like. No, that's all you see is just Diddy face in the camera, and I'm sitting there like. Then I was really confused because I was like, okay, this 50 baby mama in a sex tape, right? And I see she's getting it in, and I was like, why the fuck was Diddy randomly there? And then it was like, yeah, see, man, you
don't
have to
want
keep up
your
with the guys.
executive producer all in the porn in the background, giggling.
Come on over to
Come over to cornrow.
No, because you know when somebody send you, like if somebody send you a sex tape, right?
Yeah.
There's obviously a cameraman, right?
Right.
But the cameraman don't suddenly be like, hey, you know, I'm sitting there like, I was confused. I had to start Googling shit like, okay, and then I see, oh, okay, the controversy. Then I dawned on me, okay, this is why 50 hate this dude so
Yeah.
much.
I understand.
This is why
it.
Diddy hate this dude.
He's like, nigga, you must go at all costs.
Hello?
You got your baby mama out there doing weird shit. And I'm sorry. And
Oh,
50.
pound.
I'm a fan of yours. I like the shit you do. So these are just jokes. Don't buy the building and fuck us off and kick us out. You don't even pay attention to
Because you know he petty.
I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm extra
I was
petty.
gonna say I
But
like
see,
it.
some
I'm
shit you
petty
can't be
LaBelle.
petty about.
I'm
Like
petty,
if
petty.
you smutted out my baby mama, right?
I don't think he really tripping, but I think in
But
hood,
you would never know
hood,
if I was tripping.
in hood niggaism, a nigga will be like, God damn, this nigga got my
Yeah, but you don't want to let it be known.
Yeah,
Like
but
people, I'll be telling, even if I got the tape on repeat, look, this motherfucker, I'ma get him. If a nigga asks me, I'm be like,
Hey.
I ain't even
be
seen
like
this
on
shit.
Minister Society when
Not that I
when
ain't
Pooh
seen
Bear had the
it,
tape, he like, Charles, you didn't ask me, like he was just whooping your ass.
Right.
I'm telling you, because you gonna want to be a player about it. So
You
I'm
got
like,
to.
in fact, I wouldn't even get that. I wouldn't even got that Diddy because I wouldn't want nobody to be like, oh, that's why you mad at it. Diddy didn't even smother out personally. He brought in a stunt man. Just like, come on.
He like, bring in the stunt dick. I'm bad.
Like,
My
man.
bad. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. That's
But see,
funny.
you know the thing. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
50, you super rich. You this
You
and
winning.
that.
You
You
winning.
going
He
down in
free.
history.
You don't care.
You really
He
should be
got-
above. You really
He
should be
is.
above that shit.
He is. But, you know, it's,
Sometimes you want to be petty.
yeah. And I can't.
And I ain't gonna lie,
I
I,
like petty
always
50.
say I'm tit for tat.
I like
I'm
petty
tit for
petty
tat,
50.
tat. I go the extra mile with the tat.
All his shit
No,
he
you
used to
can't do it.
I'm learning though. I'm
You
can't do it.
maturing. So
I mean, I done had people flip me off and I drove past my exit
do. Alright.
to get my bird back. Then I had to get off the freeway and double back. And I'm like, oh
was it
man.
worth it?
Petty
Was it
50.
worth it?
Petty 50 is worth his weight in gold. Because he's a beast. He's calculated and he just be like he
I
don't
like
give a
50.
shit.
A lot of
Yeah.
people don't like 50.
I like 50.
I
like
really
50.
do.
I do.
Right.
I mean, Diddy, I've never
your
been
thing.
a fan of Diddy.
Me neither.
But I just said that because I was just joking when I was like, shout out to Diddy. But I mean, that's a player move, though. I can't.
And you can't knock that.
I can't knock that.
No, it's real.
I'm just being real.
Right.
Y'all can be mad if you want to. I don't give a
It
shit.
is what it is.
That's a player
My
move.
thing is that they ain't serving no filet mignon in the penitentiary.
They are.
No ribeyes,
Yes,
none of
they
that
are.
shit.
I was gonna say you gotta be in.
Yes, they
you
are.
know?
But I'm
Gotta
just
be
saying
in,
though, you
gotta
can't
be
get it
in,
regular.
gotta be in there.
So I'm the type of dude.
Well, no,
I like to get up in the middle of the night,
They,
saute a steak,
they do.
see what's on TV.
You seen Goodfellas, right?
But I'm just saying.
Real
But I'm
movie.
just saying.
That shit happens.
A lot of the shit that I like to do,
That's one of my
including having sex,
Do you know?
you can't necessarily do in the penitentiary. At least you don't want to do it how you want to do it.
Do
So
you
I
know-
say stay out the penitentiary.
Okay, but do you know that in the
Diddy
annals
shouldn't
of
be in the
history,
penitentiary.
in the annals of
He should
history,
have behaved himself.
lobster is originally what they used to feed prisoners.
Mm-hmm. In fact,
Bottom.
prisoners protested and went on hunger strikes because they was being fed roaches. Lobster is basically a roach, a giant roach.
Right.
But I'm just saying,
Shrimp.
all the luxurious shit I like to do.
Now y'all out there motherfucking
That's why-
lobsters and tomahawks.
That's
man.
why if I ever am about to go to the penitentiary, I'm gonna fully expect my grandson to stand up in court and say, "I did it. Let me do this time for him. I did it. Let me do this time for him
Mm-hmm.
because I'm just not built for that." Come in, my dear. Here, let the people see you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy Juneteenth, my
Happy
people.
Juneteenth.
Yes. Have a seat. All right, but yeah, you just want to make sure that when you're in a position like a 50, like a Diddy, when you really having it your way like that, don't do it, man. Be careful, man. Don't get yourself caught up, man.
Supposed
You
to
know,
be a bridge.
don't go from supposed to be black excellence to inmate 51, 56.
Remember, he was
And it's one
voter
thing if you get,
die.
yeah, it's one thing if you get caught up as a young man and you don't
That's
know
why
no
they
better,
got
you
him
end up.
also, because he was doing too much.
But to be 50 something years old, a millionaire, and get caught up and go to the pen, you really fucked up. You really fucked up.
Martha Stewart did it, came out stronger.
That's true. But she had
not
the
black.
complexion for
I know though.
She had the
Right.
complexion for the
Well,
protection.
she's
Collection,
not
the protection.
melanated.
Yeah, because confused.
Yeah,
The illusion of inclusion got you niggas confused.
That part. Right.
So,
You want to pour your own poison?
Sure. You make it. You
You
pull
made
it.
me pour my own.
let's do it quick. So it's Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the day we were free. Y'all know that. Well, you should know that. If you don't know that, drink hot bleach, through a metal straw in the middle of a hot tub in Arizona, the hottest day of the year.
Damn.
I know what Juneteenth
And
is.
in charcoal colored socks with rubber strips on the bottom.
So we got a young person here to tell us what Juneteenth means to her.
Damn. Well, not even a.
Hold on, I gotta get this.
Let me warm it up for you.
1 second, hold on. We're trying to get this.
There we go. What does Juneteenth mean to you, that young person?
Juneteenth means the upbringing of our people being free and the
Now, do you
That's
feel
okay,
that
hold on,
there's some
that's
people that don't feel it should be, there's even some elderly people don't feel like it should be a national holiday, should just be something that we kept within us. How do you feel about that?
Now you get Hallmark cards with that shit, and
Yeah,
you
that
allow
some
them to
people feel like we
commercialize our
should.
shit.
Exactly. There's some people, like you just said, there's some people feel like it being a national holiday is now commercialized when it should have been just kept our thing.
It was our personal thing.
How do you feel about that?
I think it should be because people should know and just know about what Juneteenth is, and when it's kept in, nobody will know about it, and when it's shown.
Reparations and things like that, then it's all
complete.
symbolic. How do you feel about that, or do you feel it's one step at a time? Do you support reparations?
Reparations should be getting paid, like for the suffering of being slaves, just like the Holocaust. They got paid. Just like the Indians, they got paid. They have.
I think we should.
Right.
The Asians got.
Everybody
Everybody got a kickback except
besides
for
us. We was promised 40 acres.
except for the originators, the original sufferers, the people who built everything.
Everything.
And I mean everything.
Everything. And if you don't know, go look up the book Black Inventions. I gave that to my kids at 9 years old, each one of them. I have 3 kids. And they understand Black inventions. We invented everything. It started with us. Yes.
So, Juneteenth. I think the thing is, like, back in the day when I used to be in East Palo Alto, that's one of the cities that has a strong, long going Juneteenth celebration. East Palo Alto.
Oh yeah.
Back, I mean, I'm talking about in the '80s when I was young, out there. Forever, it's been us. The Juneteenth has always been strongly celebrated there.
Do you know why that is?
Because you had people from the South who migrated there. My family, Jameses, everywhere.
Where was y'all originally from? Because my family was from Texas, and when they first landed in the Bay Area, East Palo Alto and Menlo is where they landed. So you had a You had and also Hunters Point.
Yeah.
So because they all came out here to work on the shipyards.
Right.
So in Hunters Point, East Palo Alto, and Menlo, a lot of the original settlers, so to speak, in those cities were directly from Texas, so they brought Juneteenth with them.
Yes.
So there was other parts of California, like in the
Like,
Midwest
huh?
of California,
What are you talking
people
about?
came from Oklahoma and
Juneteenth.
places like that.
Is that a fruit?
A lot of South Central
Not a
Los
drink?
Angeles, so South Central Los Angeles, the EPA and all them have been celebrating
Forever.
Juneteenth since the 70s.
Right.
Yes. And I mean big celebration.
And we
not
were celebrating July 4th.
Yeah,
That's
not no
holiday.
little shit where you be like, hey, you go by the one bookstore or the one black-owned grocery store. It's the Juneteenth festival there. No, the whole city had the park and we did big shit. So it's always been our thing. And just being a realist, it should have stayed our thing. I'm 50-50 on the expansion of it. Because, yeah, like you said, everybody should know our history. It's true. But at the same time, now you get, exactly, now you got corporations who have no ties to this.
Target has Juneteenth celebrations.
You get fucking watermelon cakes in fucking these other stores.
They're going to capitalize on everything. But let's go back to us with our economy and us coming together and us. What about us? We need to tie into each other
and the original
bring
colors.
That part and bring it back.
The original colors of Juneteenth. So like some of y'all out here with just red, black, and green for Juneteenth.
Yep.
That's Pan-Africanism.
Not the colors of Juneteenth.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue is the colors of Juneteenth.
Thank you.
So if you know, you know. If you don't know, ask somebody. So when you see.
And that's one of the problems with commercialization.
Exactly, because it gets watered down.
Dictating what it is. See, when Target is telling you about Juneteenth and telling you about Kwanzaa, now Target is telling you how it should be done, how it should be celebrated.
And they only doing that to capitalize.
Get you these
there's no purity.
There's no purity in it. It's too
capital. And 95% of the dollars you spend in them stores is going to paying for somebody who don't give a fuck about you.
And a lot of us have lost track that the migration patterns. See, most of us families come from Alabama, Mississippi, this and that. People don't realize Mississippi. A lot of the melanated folks from Mississippi went to Detroit. A lot of them from Louisiana and Texas came to California and Los Angeles.
Yes.
Oklahoma and Arkansas went to different places. The field workers in Oklahoma all went to the Central Valley. That's why in Fresno, Bakersfield, places like that, a lot of people, grandmothers and stuff like that, were from Oklahoma. That's why the majority of us out here, our grandparents, our great grandparents are from Texas or Louisiana.
Right.
Texarkana, Arkansas, shit like that.
You know?
Right.
All that. You gotta know. And don't use 23andMe and those other places where they mess around next thing you know, you got the feds coming asking you about, hey, somebody in your family choked on an annihilator accidentally, man. We think they was involved in this triple homicide. And you related to them.
No comment. No comment. Now, if you tell me there's massacring children, shit, man, that sounds like my Uncle Cleo's boy.
Yeah.
If there's massacring and molesting children, but oh man, he shot up the park.
Exactly.
Oh, that's terrible.
Be careful.
Sure hate to hear that.
Right.
Because now y'all giving up all y'all DNA and they using that to form weapons.
I remember one told me one time, "You're not gonna help us." No. What if it was your kid? I said, well, then we'll be right back here trying to solve another murder then. That's the problem with the black community. Cool. Sorry. Eye for an eye, my brother. But I have nothing to say. If I'm on the stand, it's to say I didn't do it. Who did? All I know is I didn't do it.
Me.
We got you on video. What the fuck we doing?
My name is Shaggy.
The fuck we doing?
Shaggy.
Wasn't me. I don't know nothing about it. What she say on Ozark? was like, I don't know shit about fuck.
Then well, just it wasn't me.
Boy, me.
Sorry. Shit, last time I looked on the police
Me
payroll, I
don't
damn sure what
comprehend.
did.
I don't know nothing.
You see what they doing though in the town right now though is that they had that incident where that boy drove on the sidewalk and killed
That's
other
too much,
people, right?
though.
Mm-hmm.
And they just released him.
Right.
Home release.
Oh,
And I was like, the DA hella stupid because for his own good, I would have kept him in.
Well,
He gonna take a walk to the store. What's gonna happen to him on the walk to the store?
and hey, let's be realistic, because once again, you dealing with targeted. Everything is for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
So you release them because, and once again, rest in peace to everybody. You know, the families, condolences to everybody involved in that. You dealing with a system that wants conflict. They want to see shit happen.
So don't fight, y'all.
Please don't, because that is fuel. Because they like, hey, this happened. Ooh, we can make this go down. Y'all seen the movie?
See, some of y'all don't remember the 80s and the 90s where if a person was hot, all of a sudden an anonymous person would post their bail, and then they would get down because they still trying to figure out who you think. So whoever posted your bail wanted you out to get got.
Right. So be mindful of that. And like I said, I understand.
That's why to this day now you can't post anonymous bail.
I want to fuck you up. I understand that shit completely. Hard.
People used to bail people out to kill them.
I'm a staunch defender of my name and my honor all day, so I understand.
It's by design, y'all.
Please don't, because
they believe in killing two birds with one stone.
All day.
The person is dead, and then lock your ass up for the killing.
Exactly.
See?
And now you got two communities going at it when they sitting back collecting coins. Because today Friday and it's a holiday. You go to jail today, you ain't getting out. But that's in life. That's in life. They like.
Cool part about some of y'all might not never get out. You be on probation and parole your whole fucking life.
Let me set this shit
It's
down.
hard when it hits home, though. When it hit home like that, like, I don't know.
In a room full of snakes, they will put a rat in the middle of the room.
Most definitely.
Because one of the snakes gonna hit the rat.
So always remember, man, think of the consequences of everything and always remember, there ain't no conspiracy theory and all that when people say there's a hidden hand and that there's a design. There actually is. None of this shit is willy-nilly.
And nothing wrong with being outraged of them doing it, because I understand it.
But you
If I
gotta
lost
be
my
woke.
loved one, I'd be like, what the fuck? I get it. So
you gotta be woke.
Please don't take my comments as
Understand the
sympathy
agenda.
towards that side. I'm just understanding the moves because they remember. Matter of fact, let's talk about it because Alameda County, y'all just
coming to join you.
Y'all recalled Pamela Price for being too lenient on shit. Let's keep it a buck. Now you got this, and so
I got torn feelings because
I know you do.
I've been into that propaganda, but then I met a couple brothers who walked off 29 years, 30 years, and they like, I'm only out because Pamela Price went back into my shit. I wasn't convicted right. And I'm sitting there like, it's I'm of the thought that it's better that a guilty man should walk than any people that's not. And the cats be over sentenced. This cast the shit only got 10 years. Shit only got 15 years.
Right.
And the previous DAs hit them with 70 to life.
Well, look at the
all kinds of shit. Like, come on.
They had court for him on a Saturday. Courts are not open on a fucking weekend.
Right.
And nobody is the same person at 47 that they was at 21.
Right.
And if you are,
and that's why you got youthful offender laws and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many cats that's sitting in them jails. Like, I got a partner, Nate. Shout out to my boy, Nate. He was 16 and they hit him with life without possibility.
Adam Byrne, what's up?
He did 32 years before they came and said it's unconstitutional to give a juvenile life. He got out. Nate, since he been out,
32 years.
has saved so many brothers. He goes in prisons, this and that. Cats get out. He hooks them up with jobs and houses. He's literally saved hundreds of lives since he's been out. But if them people were there their way, Nate would have never seen the light of day for something that happened when he was 16. And he had to sit in there until he was 48. You know he ain't the same person before they lay him out. Even our main man, Jay Smacker. Jay Smacker works for an organization. They saved hundreds of lives. You never know what a person could grow to become.
Yes.
So all this taking 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-olds and giving them 100 years and all that shit, that shit ain't right.
Look at if Oprah Winfrey would have stopped at a young age, she would have been a prostitute.
Yeah.
Right.
Shaka Khan,
Mhm.
prostitute at one age. Maya Angelou was something at a certain age. You look at a lot of people at a certain age, they were
Nobody walked on water
completely
when they was young.
different than what they ended up becoming. So there's always
But too many people don't even get that
reclamation
opportunity to
story.
even grow.
Right. So, well, that's the reason why we get hit with these football numbers anyway, because they know the greatness is within us. But if I get you with a century, you
Then I
can
can
go.
shut all of that down.
It's over,
Yeah.
and then I kill your spirit.
Right.
I mean, hey, look at our main man, Lil D. They hit Lil D with 35 years at the age of 19.
And he did 28 strong.
35 years at the age of 19. You're 19, man. He couldn't even legally go into a bar and drink, and they hit him with 35 years. And it took Obama, who y'all say didn't do nothing for melanated people, it took Obama to pardon him and get him up out of there. So, but I mean, but just think, and now he's a hell of a man in the town, stopping all kinds of things, this and that, right? Imagine if they let him out 10 years earlier, or 15 years earlier. This and that. Shit, man, they probably is.
Well,
Right. That's right.
off the
Find that in you.
right.
That's what.
Oh, it ain't in me. I'm a
He
villain.
knows.
No, I'm just playing.
He knows what I mean.
Kinda.
But I'm
Kinda.
saying we fall back on that the next disc because you can look at everything. Shaq, motherfuckers now talking about the next Steph, the next Clay, the next who's gonna be the next Kendrick, who's gonna be the next Pac, who's gonna be the next Tyler Perry, nobody. Who's gonna be the next whatever. But we always looking for the next somebody. No, be the first you. That's all you can be. Cause always be yourself. Cause everywhere you go, there you are.
And it's greatness in you. You just have to tap into it.
Yeah, you get that at 3 in the morning. With your hours. Before we, it's Juneteenth. Oh, matter of fact, it'd be reminiscent. Let me shout out to my little brother Doug. Happy birthday, happy 50th, bro. Welcome to the 50 Club. I love you.
I just made 50. Hey,
we out there.
50 Club.
I love you. Happy birthday.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it to 50. For everybody that don't know, you that tuned in late, tell them again who you are and where they can find you on social media.
QT. I am QT's Beauty on IG, and QT's Beauty Connection is the salon and barbershop. It is located. Owns the nail salon. Her name is Icy Millie, ICEYMILLI on IG. Her business is Everything Ruthless. It's a private nail salon, black. Nice. Shout out to the DPs. But anyway, I love my town and I love my people.
Films, the Donald Goins of filmmaking. I'm not.
They out there performing at Amos Styling. I think they at Lake Fest. No, the Dame Boy show tonight. They there. Instagram at Cognac_Confessionals. Facebook and YouTube at Cognac Confessionals. If you know me personal, then you know where you can find me. But where you can always find me universe. That's where I call home. You'll get that at 3 in the morning. But
3
hey,
a.m.
thank my Negro friends. Hey, catch y'all next week when we talk about some other shit.
Deuces. Bye now. Did I do it?
All the way.